And now there are all these attacks about Black Lives Matter and what they're saying. I mean, how many of us even think that defunding police departments should be taken literally? I mean, I certainly don't. So, you know, we have this pesky thing called freedom of speech. And I'd say that the people who support Black Lives Matter, and if they're calling for various boycotts and all that, that's called freedom of speech. And that's what this hearing title is. Protecting speech. So all I can say is, look, we should all join hands and denouncing and whatever words you want to use about violent extremism of all stripes. And I think we can all agree on that. So to constantly accuse Democrats of not caring about that is really, I can only say that you aren't listening. So I hope this is the end of this hearing, Mr. Chairman, and that we don't have to listen to any more of your rhetorical speeches. Thank you very much. I'm leaving.
Well, I appreciate the, as always, kind and uplifting words of Senator Hirono.
Thank you.
And I would also note that throughout her remarks, she still did not say a negative word about Antifa, nor has any Democrat here. They instead engage in a political game where they depend. You're welcome to say something negative about Antifa right now.
I think that I've covered the subject quite well. You are not listening.
Okay, she declined to speak, so that is the position of the Democratic Party.
Look at what Ted Cruz did right there. He did exactly what I try to say that Donald Trump should do. First of all, that was a disastrous interview he did with Axios. Okay, we get that. All he has to do is really the same thing that Joe Biden's people are telling him to do, but with a slight twist. All you have to do is go up there, go up on the podium and say, "Look, they want to let illegal aliens in while we got 30 million people or 20 million people on unemployment and looking for work." That's all you gotta do. Make them defend it. Look at what he just did with Mazie Hirono. Oh, well, when we say defend the police or defund the police, we don't necessarily mean defund the police. Yes, you do. Your side does mean that. Your side is already in many cities stripping the police of money. This is what they're doing. So what the hell are you talking about? You don't really mean that. So all Donald Trump needs to do is get up and say, we got 20 million people on unemployment right now. What we would like is to get rid of all the cheap illegal foreign labor, so these companies and corporations can stop being able to pay cheap wages. Then you pay for cheaper labor than they pay Americans. That's all we gotta do. And then say, Democrats, your response? Oh, well, we don't really mean to keep. Well, then you should have. Well, if you don't really mean that, then you should have no problem with us deporting these people. Make them freaking defend their position and make them show that that's what they really want to do. That's all you got to do. He did exactly what they would not denounce that the violent leftist violent extremism. They would not do it because they're for it. Comment, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. All right.